Guys, it is Hobby News Tuesday. Thanks very much for joining me. Stick around. We will get right into it. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all the collectibles friends out there. Thank you very much for joining me here today for another video. It is Tuesday. We have gotten through, Monday already? And I don't know about you, but I actually need probably a day, maybe two, to recover from Memorial Day weekend. It was a really good time hanging out with friends, family, etc. I almost feel like I need a vacation from the vacation. But anyway, we are here starting the work week. It's actually Monday night as I'm filming this, so this will come out Tuesday morning. But yeah, so we are starting off another work week, but it is a short week. So let's see what comes of it. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the likes. If we could get the likes pumping, need to get the likes up there. That would be awesome. My goal is to be at 12,000 subscribers by the middle of June. So we've got a little over 2 weeks to go. Before I get started, I do have to give a quick thank you to... This video is sponsored by Otis, a place where you can buy shares of rare collectibles, such as sports cards, sneakers, rare comic books, and they drop new offerings every single week. Here's a quick view of how the app looks. All right, guys, we are looking at the 2003 Topps Chrome Refractor number 111. I do have 6 shares of this card. This is the refractor version of the Topps Chrome in a PSA 10. And this is pretty cool how the app will kind of go down, give you a little bit of a history about this particular card. It goes into, some of the background, gives you population numbers, 171 on the population report, drop value at 73,500. It IPO'd at $10 per share. So I like the fact that for a card that I am not going to be able to afford, I can at least kind of get in and have a little bit of some of the action. So it's fun. They also have a copy of the Joe Montana rookie card in a PSA 10. Again, you can go to the Learn section. I actually have a copy of this card in a PSA 8, but as you probably guessed, the PSA 10 just being far more rare, there are 109 on the population report. It is a hefty price tag for one of these. So again, $18.50 a share is the price to get in on the Otis site. And if you do sign up through the link listed in the video description and in the comments, you are eligible for a free share. If you sign up using that link, there are terms that apply. And so if you want to check out Otis's offerings, feel free to go through that link. All right, guys, some big news and actually, frankly, some scary news. I saw this on Instagram. It was shared by Card Porn. Very good site for kind of calling out different types of, scams or just kind of weird stuff that's going on in the hobby. And he had found what looks to be fake slabs. And I believe that PSA is aware of this now. But the one that really kind of stood out was he had a picture of a blue ice Luka Doncic rookie card, and I think it was a PSA 10. But, the thing that caught my eye with this is that, first off, there was kind of some speculation as to whether or not the card is also fake, which I'll be honest, and I'm just kind of looking at the picture that was there. I couldn't tell just by looking at it that it was a fake card. I think there was still some speculation behind that, whether or not the actual card was fake, but the slab was found to be fake, and really kind of the giveaway is that the label did not fit up top. The PSA label did not fit within the case. It was short on each side. But outside of that, though, it looked pretty legit. And even the cert numbers were actually the same as well. Meaning like if you went to go look up the PSA number on the slab, it would show that it was graded and that was the certification number. So that was a little bit scary, especially with some of these higher end cards. He had also shared what looked like a Jordan 86 Fleer rookie card in a PSA 9 that also was not, it had, again, like the same certification, everything, but it looked to be fake. And that's just, it's nerve-wracking because the labels just look, they look legitimate. If you're looking at it at a show or you're looking at it in person, or if you're looking at it on eBay, I think it'd be really, really difficult to tell the difference. And so I'm not exactly sure the best way to go about this. I mean, and I heard someone I saw a few comments of like, hey, just stick to numbered cards. But that Blue Ice Luka is a numbered card, and it just didn't look right. It might have been off. So I think they're trying to figure out if that actual card was fake or if the card was real. and just a fake slab. So we'll have to see what comes of it. But, that account is doing such a great job of just bringing, light to this stuff and attention to it, because frankly, it's scary, especially on these higher end cards. And if it is on higher end cards, could it also be on some of the lower end stuff? And maybe not like on $50 cards, but, stuff that's in that $500 to $1,000 range, not just a $20,000 card. It's kind of nerve-wracking. It seems like these fakes are getting better and better, and so I don't know how they're going to fix it. If there's some technology they can administer, they can bring in. I know that PSA is working on this, and I think the BGS is too. I think all of them are working on this as part of kind of that. This is part of the AI element, in my opinion. When they talk about bringing AI in, I don't know if it's necessarily just for kind of that grading aspect, but also just for security. To make sure that the slabs are very difficult to replicate, to fake. I think that that's something that's going to be a major focus, major emphasis by a lot of grading companies as we move forward. Of course, I don't have any inside knowledge of that, but I would just have to assume that that's got to be priority, is just keeping that brand safe, from this sort of thing, because it's bound to happen. There's just so much money in the hobby. This is not something that is brand new. It's something that has been going on, and it probably still is going on. We just have to be mindful, really pay attention, because you just never know. All right, a Tom Brady BGS championship ticket auto rookie card. It looks to be that it's going to sell at a record high at $2.27 million, including the buyer's premium. So that's including the buyer's premium. To give a little bit of context, there was a BGS 9 that had sold for $400,000 in 2019, two years ago, that I believe had the similar subgrades. This one in particular has 9.5 centering and a 10 auto. So just a beautiful card. Obviously, now the thing that's interesting is I don't think that this card is numbered. I'm pretty sure that it's not numbered. Not to say that it's not rare because it's not numbered, but that's just a heck of a lot of money for a card that's not numbered, in my opinion. But still, it's the football GOAT. Some people might argue with me about it, but as a huge New Orleans Saints fan, Drew Brees fan, I've got to give way to Tom Brady being the GOAT of football, at least for the time being. I know that I've got a lot of viewership that really like Pat Mahomes and some other guys, but right as it sits now, that's just my opinion. I think Brady is it with all the championships. I think he's going to have all the passing records. Maybe Mahomes and some of these other guys do catch them, especially with 17-game seasons. Who knows? But Tom Brady could still play for another couple of years and really kind of push those records out. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But an amazing sale for this card. This is kind of the crown jewel of of Tom Brady rookie cards. So to see that kind of, it just shows kind of that high end, the highest high end of the hobby is not being touched. If it's mega rare, if it's super rare, that stuff is still selling at all-time highs. So if it's numbered stuff or if it's just very scarce, it seems to be okay in comparison to some of the higher end cards that are not as scarce, that might not be numbered, etc. Those are ones that have taken a little bit of a dip lately. And for good measure, Leland's, that same auction house that has this BGS 9 Brady, is also selling the first touchdown pass ball that he used for the bidding is at $163,000 for the football that Tom Brady threw his first touchdown pass with. Wow, it's just unbelievable. I'm sure that'll be a really cool showcase piece in a billionaire's man cave somewhere. Just amazing. And lastly, Sports Collectors Daily, which I've gotten a lot of the information from. Definitely check out sportscollectorsdaily.com. They've got some great articles. They've got, I think, product links and different things there. I call them out all the time, but they're a fantastic site for information and just a great hobby site. So Sports Collectors Daily, definitely check them out, and I will have a link in my video description as well. But they reported on a company, Whatnot, just raised another $50 million in seed money, bringing it up to $75 million that these guys have. And essentially, I have not used this company before, but learning more and more about them, this is a site where users can sell spots in breaks and auction off cards, I guess using live streams is essentially how they're doing it. So I'm not sure if this is kind of an alternative to like an Instagram, if this is just kind of like a hobby site where people can sell using a stream, essentially using a live stream. But Whatnot is got some huge investors. DJ Ski, who is a guy that's made his rounds on different hobby channels doing interviews and such, and he has, big collection. He's an investor in this platform, along with NFL receiver DeAndre Hopkins. So just there's some big money that's being put into this site along with other sites as well. So 40 employees currently, and it looks like they will be growing, but essentially a live stream shopping platform. And I think that this is probably companies that are looking to take some of this business away from eBay. Right now, eBay is really the one that controls this market right now. Of course, you've got some alternatives. You've got StarStock, etc. You've got ComC, but eBay is really unrivaled in this market. And it looks like, companies like this, I think, are maybe trying to take some of that market share and possibly expand on that experience that maybe like an eBay is not able to offer. But we'll see what happens. eBay just keeps on keeping control. So we'll see. But a company like Whatnot is an interesting one. I'm going to kind of keep tabs on it, see if I can use it. Because I think another thing is, different, collectors, investors are looking at where can we save on fees? Where can we still get the exposure that we would get on an eBay, but be able to save on some of the seller fees, et cetera. So can Whatnot be that company, one of these companies that gets in here and takes some of that market share? Guys, let me know what you think. Are you using Whatnot? I would like to kind of hear. And then also, are you in the running for this Tom Brady BGS9? Are you buying it? Let me know that as well. And then also fake slabs. Have you seen anything like this before? And I have viewership come and say like, hey, look, this has happened for years and years and years for graded cards. I wouldn't doubt that. I just think that I'm trying to also separate just kind of the conspiracy theories behind what's actually happening, because there's also a lot of people that just say, oh, this is happening, it's rampant, but there's no evidence of that happening. And so I would like, if you've been around for the last 20 years while grading has been going, if this happened in 2005 or 2008 or 2012 and you were kind of aware of that or it happened to you, I'd like to hear those stories too, because it's not that shocking. I think we just all have to be as diligent as we possibly can. And it's tricky because frankly, a lot of these fakes, they look real. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me here today. And I hope that everyone has a great week ahead. Remember to stay positive. Life is going to divvy out lemons all the time. And we just have to do our best to plow through. And remember that struggle is just a way for us to gain ground and to grow. When we go through struggles, when we hit hard times, it's a learning experience and it's something for us to grow out of. So stay close, stay together, stay healthy, and I will see you again later, guys. Take care.